Place your hands on your waist and raise your knees to warm up. Up, up. Lift your knees to hip height and keep the leg that you're standing on straight. Draw the foot that you're lifting directly under your knee. Extend your arms forward, bend your elbows to 90 degrees, and draw them behind your waist and back up to shoulder height to warm up your shoulders. Keep going. Hi, I'm Burr Leonard, founder of the Barre Method. Your fellow students are Helen, owner of the Barre Method Studio in Berkeley, California, Brenna, and Megan. The theme of this class is efficiency. You'll be doing isometrics, little moves that get you deep in the muscle and quickly change their shape, and larger range moves that burn lots of calories. Together, they will give you an efficient, complete workout, and you can happily get on with your day. Do 8 more lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Release, pick up your weights, and set up for shoulder walks to tone the fronts of your shoulders. Open your feet to hip width apart and turn them forward. Slightly bend your knees. Grip your glutes, draw your abs in, and shift your ribs slightly forward to catch the muscles in your upper back. Place one end of each weight on the fronts of your thighs with your palms facing in toward each other. Lift your chest again, and raise one arm up to shoulder height. As you lower this weight, lift your other one up. Off the beat of the music, more in a steady flow, like the pendulum of a clock. You have the option to raise your weights higher, up toward vertical. Either way, cross in the middle of your range and keep the motion smooth. Online, lift your chest again and lower your shoulders. Nice focus on the details online. You have 3 core muscle groups: your glutes that protect and support your lower back from the back, your abs that support your spine from the front and around your middle, and your muscles across your upper back that support your shoulders as you're working with weights and moving your arms. So grip all 3 core muscle groups as you're doing these crosses. If you chose to raise your weights higher now, lift them back just to shoulder height for a few to finish. You can speed up as Megan is doing. Nice energy, Megan. Online, you too. Do a few more passes and bring your weights down. Keep your weights for rhomboid pulls or take heavier weights if you have them. So get into the same stance. Soften your knees, grip your glutes, abs, and upper back muscles, and bend your elbows to 90 degrees. Keep your upper arms at your sides for now. Turn your palms toward each other and raise your arms up a little bit away from the middle of your body, just a few inches, so that your upper arms now form a diagonal out from your shoulders. Keep your forearms horizontal and draw your elbows as far back as they will go until you feel the muscles in your back catch. At this point, do 3 little quick, sharp presses back like this. Press, back, 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 back. Now these are isometric moves. That means you're layering one rep over the other, staying in the muscle. Rhomboid pulls work the muscles between your shoulder blades, and your rhomboids also help with posture. Online, tuck again. That looks good online. Now do the last 10 just quickly. Press back 1, press back 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Release and place your weights on your hips for biceps curls in a wide stance. So open your feet wide, bend your knees, and come on down. Open wide enough online so that you can get low and keep your feet directly under your knees. Grip your glutes, upright your spine to vertical, and press your body. Down an inch, up an inch, down an inch, up an inch. Continue. This is a very efficient way to be working your biceps since you're also warming up your legs. And when you're working with your thighs separated, it's important to grip your glutes to support your lower back and keep your spine upright. Do a few more presses down. Down. Now hold it down. Release your weights and draw them about a foot forward of your thighs. Turn your palms forward. Keep your upper arm still and at this forward angle, and very slightly bend your elbows, raising your weights just a little bit higher, but not as high as your elbows. And then bend your elbows a little bit more and a little bit less to the beat. Bend more, bend less. More, less. This is an isometric exercise for your biceps, staying in the muscle to quickly sculpt them. Keep your upper arms still and angled forward, and your elbows quiet. Bring up beautiful, quiet elbows. Now everybody come a little lower on line U2 and do this faster to finish. Bend, bend. On line, are you feeling your biceps yet? Okay, finish with 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Stand up. Put those heavy weights down and pick up one weight or one lighter weight for one weight lifts to work the backs of your shoulders. Open your feet to hip width apart and put that weight in your left hand. Step your left foot about a foot, foot and a half back behind you and hop it a little bit more to the left for stability and put your heel down. Bend your front knee over your ankle and fold over at your seat until your spine is almost horizontal. Place your right hand on your thigh for support and lift your left arm up until it's a little higher than your back. Square your shoulders, straighten your left elbow, and lift your weight up, up in little energetic 1-inch range lifts. This is a beautiful exercise to target the muscle in the back of your shoulder, your posterior deltoid, to shape it and sculpt it. Lift, lift. Helen, beautiful straight back. Up and such square hips, Helen, I'm impressed. On line, straighten your back too. That looks beautiful. Now slow it down with an accent. Up, little down, up, hold. Up, down, back up. Up, down, up. Stay energetic on line. You got this. You're almost done. We're gonna lift your weight a little bit higher. Now everyone lift for 10 to finish. You have the option to turn your palm down to catch a different part of the muscle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Release and change sides. Just do the same thing on the other side. Step your right foot back. Step it a little more to the right for stability and alignment. Bend your front knee over your ankle. Hinge down as low as you can go toward horizontal and lift your right arm up. Remember to place your left hand on your thigh with your elbow pointing to the side. Now begin those little lifts. Up, up. And on line, try to stay low in your stance. And that way, gravity is right under the muscle you're working for the quickest results. Slow it down. Up, down, back up. Up, down, up, hold. Up, down, up, hold. Keep your shoulders square so you're using muscle and not leverage. Up, down, up, hold. You're almost done. Stay in your strong stance on line. I know you're strong. Now finish with 10 quick lifts with an option to turn your palm down. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Release. Keep your weight with you for a brief stretch. Kneel down. Open your knees to hip width apart. Sit on your heels if you can or remain kneeling if you need to. Tuck under. Bend a little bit forward at your waist. Draw your weight up above you and let it come behind you. So use the weight of the weight itself to stretch the muscles in the backs of your arms. To deepen the stretch, draw your upper arms closer to the sides of your head, almost touching your head, everybody. Release. Get ready for push-ups. You can put your weights down. Come onto your hands and your knees. Open your knees and your legs to hip width apart and walk your hands forward until you have a straight line from your shoulders to your knees, solid through your center. You can either bend your knees and point your feet straight up with ankles uncrossed, or straighten your knees and come into your feet for more challenge. Walk your hands directly under your shoulders and turn your fingers slightly in toward each other for alignment. Now grip your 3 main core muscle groups. Grip your glutes, your abs, and widen your back to catch the muscles in your upper back for stability, so your shoulder blades stay still. You're about to do 20 push-ups, that's all. Point your elbows diagonally down as you do them. Ready, go. 1, push up. 2, push up. 3, up. 4, up. 5, lift. 6, lift. 7, push up. 8, up. 9, push. 10, keep your tuck. 1, push. 2, up. 3, up. 4, keep your head up as you bend your elbows. 5, up. 6, up. 7, up. 8, up. 9, up. 10, release and do a puppy stretch. So come onto your hands and knees, keep your thighs vertical and arch your back downward to stretch your chest. Push forward for a plank. We're going to get a strong core today. So come onto your forearms and knees and walk your forearms forward to make that same straight line from your shoulders to your knees. You can either point your feet up or come onto your feet and straighten your legs for more challenge. Now grip your glutes, your abs, and broaden your back again. Begin little exhales. Exhale, exhale. When you sharply exhale, you automatically grip your deep ab muscles. And you can make that even deeper by consciously pulling in your navel as you breathe. Exhale, exhale. Online, when you have a strong core, you will have the confidence to conquer the world. So stay with it online. You look so strong in the plank position. Lift your head a little bit higher and finish with 10 quick exhales. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sit back on your heels. Turn your palms up in front of you and lower your head to the floor to stretch your back. Push forward for another set of push-ups. Now, these will be quick, I promise. So come back onto your hands and knees or your hands and feet. Get into the same stance. This time, just slightly bend your elbows and hold. This is making it more isometric. Point your elbows diagonally down, and in this position, do 20 1-inch range push-ups quickly. Ready and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nice work online. Last 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do another puppy stretch. So arch your back, stick your seat way up in the air, and push forward for one more plank. So come back into your forearms and either onto your feet or onto your knees, but this time I suggest that you come onto your feet because we're going to start to sculpt your seat and your thighs in this last plank. Begin your little exhales, pulling up in your navel. Find your 3 core muscle groups online and grip them firmly. Now, if you're on your feet, bend your knees, re-straighten them. Brush the floor lightly with your knees and straighten them again. And as you straighten your knees, exhale and tuck. Exhale, tuck. Imagine you are pushing yourself through a narrow tunnel to the light at the end of it. And here comes that light. Last 10 bends. 1, push up. 2, push up. Helen, nice shaking. Push up. Online, are you shaking too? Up. This is 6. Up. 7. Straighten. 8. Straighten. 9. 10. Release back on your heels. Again, lower your head to the floor and turn your palms up in front of you. Round up for one more arm exercise. Sit down, step your feet in front of you, open them to hip width apart, and place your hands under your shoulders. Turn your fingers forward and slightly out for a neutral position. If you have sensitive hips or sensitive wrists, follow Megan by lifting one weight above you and behind you to work your triceps. Otherwise, draw your shoulders down, raise your seat off the floor, and round your ribcage back between your upper inner arms. Keep your neck long, keep your arms vertical, and bend your elbows. Big bowl bend and push the floor. Push, bend, push. Kind of competing with the floor. Bend, push. Your triceps are a beautiful muscle right under the backs of your shoulders. So this will create elegant, decorative definition in the backs of your arms. Bend, stretch. I don't mind if you have an intense expression online. I bet you do. These guys do. Now do 20 little pushes up to finish. You have option to lift one leg and change in the middle. 2, 3. Helen, go for it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Change legs if you have a leg up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Release. It's time to stretch for a moment. Extend your legs in front of you and straighten them out. Raise your arms overhead. Circle your wrists to release them and fold forward. Lift your chin today. Draw yourself forward. You can rest your hands on your legs if you wish. Come back up with your torso, cross your legs, extend your left arm up, bend your elbow, take hold of it with your other hand, and stretch the muscles in the front of your body by lifting your chest and pushing your elbows back. This position also stretches your lat muscles that you just worked. Change arms. And Brenna, I'll give you a little extra stretching. Online, pretend that I'm pushing your elbows back too. Release, take your weights back. Come over to the bar for heel lifts. Thank you, Brenna, for getting back to the bar so quickly. Stand half an arm's length from the bar and lightly hold on to it. Open your feet to hip width apart, turn them parallel to each other. Straighten your knees, grip your glutes, bend slightly forward at your waist, and lift your heels. Up, down, down. Kind of as if you were happy and excited. Up, down, down. You have the option to raise your arms and add a balance. And you're also adding more muscle to this exercise. Do 10 more in this position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Come down and take the bar again for one more set of heel lifts. This time turn your feet into a wide V. Push your heels together, straighten your knees, tuck under, lift your chest, and lift your heels. Up, down, down. This time your heels open and close. And since you have less rocking forward and back, online you might try balancing for this one. Okay, Helen, Megan, almost Brenna, online you two, arms up. Terrific. Final 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stay with it. 8, 9. Release and time to stretch. Turn your feet parallel to each other and step your left foot about 1.5 feet back. Push your heel down. Bend your front knee. But to deepen this calf stretch, tuck under and bend your elbow so you're leaning a little bit more in. Change sides. Bend slightly forward at your waist for this one online. Good. Push back, and to stretch your hamstrings, stand legs length from the bar and place your left leg up on it. Square your hips. If the bar that you're using is a little high for you, kneel down and extend your left leg forward as Megan is doing. Rest your fingers on your shoulders. Lift your elbows to the sides. Spiral your torso toward the left, toward the leg you're stretching, and extend your left arm behind you. Rest your right hand somewhere on your front leg and open your chest even more by turning, lifting. You're stretching your hamstrings and also your outer seat muscles as well as your chest. Now, come back center and briefly allow your arms to drop to your sides and raise them up, arch your back, elegantly reach forward. Take your leg or the bar, bow your head. Allow the weight of your head to help you to deepen the stretch. Lift your torso back up and turn your standing right foot a 1/4 turn side. Slide your bar or front foot about 1 foot forward and reach your right arm up and over to the side, stretching your waist and arm, the arm that you just worked. Soften your right elbow, re-straighten it, try to get it lower. Now keep your right hip open to the right and turn at the waist. Face your chest straight down, stretching your right back. With your head down, turn your standing leg back around to face it ahead. Round up, place your hands on your waist. Point your left foot. As elegantly as you can, lift your leg, lift it to the left and bring it down. Very nice, well done. Change legs. Rest your fingertips on your shoulders and allow your fingers to help you relax your shoulders down. Spiral right. Extend your right arm behind you. Turn your thumb up to open your chest. Rest your other hand on your stretching leg and turn yourself around. Keep the foot on the bar flexed. Come back center, drop your arms to your sides. Raise them up again, slightly arch your back, lower your shoulders and reach forward and down. Make this like a slow dance online. Bow your head down. Come back up. Turn out your standing left foot a 1/4 turn to the side. Slide your bar leg a foot forward. Reach your left arm up and over to the side. Keep your shoulders down. Soften your left elbow. Re-straighten it. Lift it longer. And turn at the waist. Face your chest down. Bow your head over your leg. With your head down, turn your standing leg back around to face it ahead. Slightly bend your standing knee and round up. Place your hands on your waist, point your right foot, lift it up to the right, and down. Thigh work is next. Stand a half an arm's length from the bar and turn your feet into a wide V. This is diamond thigh, your first set. Raise your heels to comfortably high. Slightly bend your knees and walk your heels tightly together. Grip your glutes, bend your knees outward, and upright your spine to vertical. Remember now that your glutes stay gripped because your knees are wide. And press down an inch, up an inch, straight down and straight up. This is a beautiful thigh position to start with online. So enjoy looking awesome. Down, up, down. And we're going to combine these little range moves with some larger range moves. So it's going to be a fun set of thigh online, so get ready for a good time. Now go down an inch, but up a foot. Down, way up. As if you were jumping on a pogo stick. But you got to keep your balance on the way down and on the way up. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down. All right, Brenna, you really go high with your long legs. Down, even higher, Brenna. There, now I see how high you can get. Couple more. Now hold it down and do a little down. Second to last thing online. Down, 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 down. Hold it low and do little tucks to finish this set. Tuck, tuck. Widen your knees again. Last 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Stand up and open into a wide position for the next thigh set. Second position is your second set. Come on down as you did earlier in our work. Grip your glutes, lift your chest. If you would like in this set, place your hands on your hips for more challenge. Press down an inch, up an inch, down, up, down, up. This is a power stance online, so feel powerful as you do this set. Down, up. Now begin to come up higher. Down, here's your large range lift. Down to burn more calories. Down, up. This is a little bit more sustainable. Down, up. So have a good time with these large range lifts. Down, up, down, up. It's like you're a kid jumping on a mattress at a slumber party with your friends. Up, down, up. Who can jump the highest? Online, I think it's you since you have the springiest mattress. So keep jumping high. Couple more, then we're gonna jump into the fire. Now do little pulses down. Second to last thing, down, down. 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold it down. Extend 1 or 2 arms forward and do little tucks to finish. Last 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Stand up for your last set. The last set is parallel thigh. So open your feet into a hip-width apart position and raise your heels to comfortably high for you. Bend your knees. Relax your seat for this first part of this set, but upright your spine to vertical. And press your body. Down, up. 1 inch down and up to start. Okay, everybody's willing. Down now. Online, you've got chutzpah. You're doing it. Stick with it for this last set. Down, up. Okay, now let's do the large range moves. Down, way up. Online, it's like you scored the winning point for our team and we're hoisting you up above the crowd. Down, up, up. Use this opportunity to breathe deeply online. 2 more really big ones. Come on down and do little pulses. The second to last move for this whole section of thigh. So go for it. Hold it down and finish it off with mean tucks. Tuck, tuck. Last 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Release. And time to stretch. You reach your left hand back and take your left foot in your left hand. Bend your standing knee and draw your thighs closer to each other. Now grip your glutes firmly to draw your hips forward to deepen the stretch in them. And change sides. Tuck under online and you'll feel a deeper stretch down the front of your thigh. Release and get ready for seat work. Your first set is fold over. Stand a full long arm's length from the bar and turn your feet into a wide V. We're going to do turned out fold over to sculpt the outsides of your seat. Bend your knees and form a diamond shape between your legs. Fold over at your seat until your spine is horizontal and the top of your forehead aligns with the bar. So maybe step back a little if you're tall and you need to. Either take the bar with both hands and point your elbows down, or rest palm over palm and rest your forearms on the bar. Your choice. Extend your left leg back and put your left foot on the floor behind you and slightly bend your left knee. Just slightly bend it, everybody. Megan, thank you. So you have two pretty kind of comma-shaped legs. Exhale a few times, pulling up in your abs. And raise your left leg up to back height. Now allow your hips to turn forward a little bit so your waist goes down and your seat goes up and your spine is now in its natural S-curve. But keep pulling in your abs. Now work that turn out in your left leg. Point your left pinky toe up toward the ceiling and lift that leg up, up. Little 1-inch lifts. Lift, lift. Brenna, bend your standing knee and point it to the right. Online, you too. Bend your standing knee and point it out in the opposite direction of your working left leg. Good. You're actually working both legs in this position. You're sculpting your left leg, and you're really working that right leg, burning lots of calories. Up, up, up. Keep your hips still as your leg moves. Hold your leg still now. Flex your left foot. Straighten your leg all the way like you're pushing something away from you. In this position, slightly bend your left knee and re-straighten it. Bend, straighten. Then you can exhale as you stretch your leg, putting your whole focus on that stretch. Now do little quick stretches. Second to last move for this set of fold over. Then stretch. Online, lift your leg a little bit higher. That looks beautiful online. 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Point your foot and finish with little lifts in a long arrow-like position. Online, you're nailing this. Keep it up. Last 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Release down. Diagonal seat is next for your same left leg. So take a step closer to the bar. Turn your feet out into that same wide V and bend your knees again as you did before. This time, tilt forward only diagonally with your torso, not all the way down to horizontal, but halfway between standing and going all the way down. Without tucking, extend your left leg back on the floor. This time, straighten it all the way, but keep that turn out to really sculpt the outside seat muscles and pull in your hips. Now tuck under, but keep your rest of your back straight, and you'll feel your left leg kind of push down more into the floor. The tuck is the resistance you're using in diagonal seat. So keep your tuck active. It's almost like a verb, always tucking. Raise your left leg an inch off the floor. So feel kind of a struggle between the tuck and your effort to raise that leg and hold it up. Good, Megan, nice tuck. Begin to press your leg back and touch your toe back to the floor. Press back, touch, It's about a 1, maybe 2-inch range lift. Push down. It's as if your leg were trying to get itself off the floor, but your tuck is trying to keep your leg down on the floor. Up, down, up, down. Online, pretty posture. Just bend slightly forward at your waist to catch your abs, and now that's perfect. Up. Helen, move your left leg a little bit to the right so it's right behind you, and you work your inner seat as well. Good. Lift, lift. Everyone, hold your leg off the floor. Flex your left foot, quarter turn it left. Just make sure you're really turning out. And press your leg back, and then an inch into the right. Back, in, back, a little L shape. Back, in, back, in. Keep your knee straight as you move your leg. And keep your hips still as your leg moves. Back, in, back. Keep tucking. Back, in. Now hold it in. Point your foot. Rebend your standing knee and retuck. And do little presses back with a beautiful long straight leg to finish. Just keep your leg in the air. Last 10. 1. Nice shoulders. 3, 4, 5. Helen looks pretty from this angle. 7, 8, 9, release. And do a pull-away stretch to stretch your seat muscles. So I'll walk you through it online. Turn your feet to parallel and walk them very close to each other or even together. Keep your hands on the bar and fold over. Slightly bend your knees. You have the option to lower your hands to the floor if that's comfortable for you. And re-straighten just your left knee by pushing it back. Draw your right knee forward. Keep both heels down. And you're stretching the muscles across your left seat. Change knees. Bend both knees, come up. Let's do the other leg. Fold overs first. Stand a full long arm's length away from the bar. Turn your feet out. Bend your knees. Fold over at your seat, this time all the way to horizontal. Either take the bar with your hands or rest your forearms on the bar and extend your right leg on the floor behind you. Slightly bend that knee so it forms that pretty little curvy shape. Pull in your abs. Raise your leg up. Allow your spine to fall into its natural neutral position. Square your hips as much as you can. And lift your leg up, up, up. Online, your back is so beautiful and straight. Now lift your leg up to hip height so you're deep in the muscle. That looks perfect. Try to keep that height with your leg online. Up, up. I'm impressed. Lift, lift. Brenna, such a nice soft standing knee on this side, Brenna. Up. I'm impressed with you too. Up, 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 up. Keep working your turnout. 8 more lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold, flex your foot and straighten your leg all the way. Pull in your abs again. Turn your leg out to the side a little bit and square your hips. Slightly bend your right knee and re-straighten it. Bend, re-straighten. Megan, your leg is so high. I'm impressed with you too. Bend, straighten. Bend, straighten. Bend, kind of kick me. Speed that up. Bend, push. Bend, push. As if you were pushing a door closed behind you. Push, push. Stay low and straight in your stance. Keep your turnout online. You got it. Hold your leg straight, point your foot, and do little lifts to finish. Lift. Rebend your standing knee. Be powerful. I know you can do it. Last 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Release. And you have one more set of seat, diagonal seat. So take a step closer to the bar. Turn your feet back out. Bend your knees again. And fold diagonally forward. So you're kind of halfway between horizontal and vertical. Extend your left leg on the floor behind you. Put your toe down. This time straighten your leg and form a beautiful diagonal line from your head to your toe. Tuck under. Keep a straight back, bend slightly forward at your navel, and lift your chest. Raise your leg an inch off the floor. Now feel the resistance of your tuck. Keep rolling your hips under to create that resistance. Raise your leg back and touch your toe to the floor. Back, touch, back, touch, back, touch. Up, back, touch, up, up. Little jumps with your foot. Keep your hips still. Feel the stillness in them. Up, 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 up. Thank you, Brenna, for getting back in tune with us. Up, up. But tuck under more, Brenna. Much more than that. Yes, better. Lift, lift. I like it now. Now everyone hold, flex your foot, and press back and into the left. Back, tuck, in. You're toning the inner part of your C, that area that tends to be squishy on all of us. Back, tuck, in. Now you're getting it firm and gorgeous. Back, tuck, in. I'm going to give you a little extra love, Brenna. Back, in. Back, in. Hold it back and hold it in. Point your foot, elongate your body, and do those little lifts to finish all of seat. Up, up. I'm counting on you online to keep that resistance going till the end. Last 10. 1, 2, 3. Yes. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Release. This time, do a figure 4 stretch to stretch your outside seat muscles. So come a little closer to the bar. Place the side of your right ankle on your left thigh. Point your knee to the side and bend your standing knee, kind of sitting down as if into a chair. Change sides. You can also put your leg up on the bar sideways online if you'd like to, if you're tall and flexible. You'll feel the stretch all the way through the outside of your seat. Come up. We have one more set of thigh, kind of for a fun cardio burst. Stand a half an arm's length from the bar and zip your feet up. Lift your heels up to that comfortably high position. Bend your knees. Feel a little bit sexy. Place either hand on your waist. Lift your chest and raise your hip and lower it, wiggling your hips side to side. Yeah, you can do your head too, or I did my head and everybody's kind of following you. Yeah, ham it up a little bit online. We're at the club now, but you're also working out. Megan, you're so low, I like it. Online, you come lower too. Yeah, so you got shaking going on not only in your seat, but right here. Now, you have the option to change hands, if you want to, and shake faster. Shake, 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 shake. Now they are heating up the dance floor. Online, you're the hottest of all. Keep going. Shake, shake, shake. Okay, Brittany, you got a nice head thing going on. I like it. Okay, everybody, wow, something's happening. Shake, 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 shake. I like your smile, Helen. Online, I bet you're smiling too. Do 8 more shakes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take the bar and bring your hips back to the middle and go. Bring your body down an inch and tuck up. Untuck down, tuck up. Down. So we gotta wiggle the hips. That's a must. Megan, come up less. Come up a little bit. There. Now I see more shaking where I want to see it. Online, you too. You got that shaking going on in your legs. This is your second to last move and thigh of all of the class. Now hold it down, everybody. Do little tucks to finish. Tuck. Tuck. Keep your knees tight. Online, keep your heels up. And keep it sexy online. Yeah. Last 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Stand up, and now you get a nice stretch. So take a mat and come down on the floor. When you have your mat down, kneel on the middle of it and step your right foot forward. Lunge forward. Walk your right knee far enough forward so that your knee is under your foot is under your knee, and place both hands on your front right thigh. Lift your chest. Roll your shoulders down. Raise your left arm up. Raise your right arm up if you can. Bend your front knee more and make this look beautiful. Online, pretty posture. Release and place your hands back on your front thigh. Shift your hips back, straightening your front leg. Push your front heel forward enough so that your supporting thigh is vertical, and either keep your hands on your thigh, lower your hands to the floor, or if you'd like, push your front heel forward into a gentle, wider position. Online, stretching actually tones your muscles. It's hard to do because it feels so slow, but it's important, it's critical to changing the shape of your body. If you went wider, back it up. Kneel on your mat and change sides. Step your left foot forward and lunge. Place your hands on your front left thigh. Slide your front foot forward enough so it's under your knee for knee comfort. Raise your right arm. Raise both arms. Relax your hands. Roll your shoulders down. Be beautiful. Return your hands to your front thigh and shift your hips back. Straighten your front leg. Slide your front heel forward and just feel that vertical right thigh, and that gives you the perfect hamstring stretch. Also square your hips. You have the option to go wider toward a split or into a split. Be patient on your stretching. Sometimes you wonder if you'll ever become more flexible. The answer is yes, you will become more flexible if you stretch regularly. Now, if you went wider, back it up to the hamstring stretch, and we'll do one more hamstring stretch. You really get a nice hamstring stretch in this section. Step onto your front left foot and slide your front left heel toward you until it just touches the front of your mat, and then step flat onto your back right foot and slide your right toes forward until your right toes touch the back part of your mat. So walk forward until you just have not too much of a wide position in your legs, but a triangle pose. Relax your neck, let your head dangle, hold. Either flex your front foot, or if you feel very flexible and would like to, walk your hands forward and lift your back right leg into a vertical split. If you're really flexible, take your left ankle with your left hand, point your nose towards your ankle, and deepen it even more. Megan, beautiful. Step your feet next to each other, so step across your mat or just return your right foot next to your left foot and change sides. Soften your knees at first and then try to straighten them on line. Relax your neck, fold over, breathe deeply. You've warmed your muscles and now they're really malleable, so they're growing longer right now. Either hold your pose, flex your front foot, or do the vertical split if you'd like to. You don't need blush on after this. You're gonna look beautiful when you round up. Now step your left foot to be next to your right foot, and we'll do one more little stretch, everybody. Walk your feet away from each other by about 1.5 feet and take your ankles, fold over, just hold on and nod your head down and up. This is the way dancers grow their flexibility. Soften your knees, place your hands on your thighs, come up to vertical, and get ready for curl. You're doing high curl and low curl. So take whatever props you need for those two exercises. And online, I'll help you with the props along the way. So we're starting with high curl. So if you need extra height in this exercise, take a riser and put it under the front part of your mat. Or if you don't have a riser, take a big pillow and just sit on it. You might not need to sit on anything for this exercise. And just sit straight up, put your feet flat on the floor, and open your knees to hip width apart. Sit up straight, raise your arms overhead. Arch your back, grip your glutes, extend your arms forward, and tilt your torso on a backward diagonal. Once you're there, bend slightly forward at your waist, roll your shoulders down and lift your chest. Hold onto your legs with your hands and bend your elbows to the sides and reset that position. Now online, you're still working your core muscle groups, so keep your glutes gripped tight, your abs pulled in, and your upper back lifted. Place your hands on your hips, lift your chest, and exhale 8 times slowly. Exhale 1, exhale 2. Now every time you exhale, pull in your navel to help flatten your abdominals. 5, 6, Megan, that looks great. 7, pull back onto your legs. Next, extend your arms out to the side and bend your elbows to 90 degrees and point your forearms up in the air in goalpost shape. And hold 8 counts. Hold 1, exhale 2, exhale 3. We're gonna bend slightly forward at your waist. Lift your chest. 5, 6, 7, hold back onto your legs. Reset, take a breath, and lift your arms back into that goalpost shape, just as you did before. And this time we're gonna do kind of a large range move. Draw your elbows behind your waist and lift them back to shoulder height. Bend them down, up, 4 more. Down. Helen, draw in your waist with every breath. Exhale, down. Now I see it happening, Helen. Down. Online, draw your waist in 2. 1 more. Down. Hold back onto your legs and reset. Bend your elbows when you reset. Lift your chest. Return your arms to the goalpost shape. And do it faster this time for 8. Then down, up, 2, up, 3, 4, 5, nice, 6, 7, 8, hold back on. Reset, bend at your waist, grip your glutes, raise your arms back to the goalpost shape. I hope by this time your abs are shaking a little bit. Pull them in. This time, draw your elbows down behind your waist and hold them there and press them toward each other for 8 quick counts. In 1, in 2, in 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, hold back on for 1 more set. This time, just simply place your hands back on your hips as you started. Here we are again, Megan, and exhale. Final 8 counts. 1, 2, 3. She's happy it's over. 5, maybe you too online. 7, 8, sit all the way up. Set up for low curl. So take your riser or pillow out from under you. And you're going to be in a lower position, so you might not need any props online, but if you feel you do, take 2 small mats and put them kind of in the back part of your mat so that when you come down to your elbows, the small mats will kind of hit your mid-back. Or if you don't have small mats, take a small pillow and put it in the same place, under the middle part of your back. Open your feet to hip-width apart to start. This time, grip your glutes and press your lower back into the floor. So adjust your mat so that you can get your lower back down, but the mats are supportive enough to draw your rib cage on a little forward tilt. Hold onto your thighs with both hands. Draw your legs together tight. Now keep your lower back down. Raise your legs up to vertical. Bend your elbows to do so. Slightly bend your knees. Keep your thighs vertical. Lift your chest and widen your elbows. Begin to pull your abs down, down. And add a little curl by bending your elbows and drawing your rib cage forward. Curl, curl. Online, this takes precision. So bend only at your navel. Keep your head, neck, and shoulders still within your upper body. And if you can, extend your arms forward. Turn your palms down. Lower your arms until they're horizontal and curl for 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Draw your thighs closer into you online. Yes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold onto your legs. We'll do one more set in this position. Bend your elbows, and online, make sure that your thighs are vertical. That means that your lower abs, your deep abs, are going to be pressing down toward the floor and getting flatter. Extend your arms out in front of you again without curling. Lower your palms down until they almost touch the floor. And then start little taps on the floor. Tap, 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 tap. Now add a little quick, deep, sharp exhale as you do the taps. Keep your torso as far forward as you can and finish with 40 taps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Online, are you breathing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I see you. Nice breathing. 20 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Release. Lower your feet to the floor. Lower your elbows down behind you and arch your back for a counter stretch. Tuck under again. You have one more set of low curl. One more set of curl total. This time, raise your left leg up and take hold of the back of your left thigh with both hands. And only slightly bend your left knee. You can either slide your right foot forward along the floor and keep it down, or completely straighten your right leg and hover it off the floor. Make your choice, just whichever is more comfortable for you. We're going to curl upside down, kind of curl in the opposite direction. Make sure your abs get completely toned. Now keep your torso still and move your leg 1 inch toward you and 1 inch away from you. In, out, in, out. Keep just the slightest bend in your knee. We're going to straighten your knee a little bit more. Online, I like that you just have that little bend in your knee. That's beautiful. If you can, extend both arms forward. If you can't manage that yet, extend either arm forward and hold on with the other hand. Keep going. And as you draw your thigh toward your chest, draw your navel down, down, down. Good, 8 more. Helen, your abs are getting so flat, they're going to disappear. 3, 4, I like your determination. 5, online, I like yours too. 7, hold on to your leg, and this time we're going to flip the curl back to upright. Keep your leg still and do little curls. Curl, curl. Now keep your hands interlaced and draw them 1 inch forward of your thigh. Everybody. And curl. Last 20. 1, 2, 3. I know, Megan, this is your favorite move. 8, 9, 10. Last 10. 1, 2. Stick with it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold on to your leg. Change legs. Raise your right leg. Hold on to the back of your leg. You can either extend your left leg forward a little or straighten it out. Hold your torso still and move your right leg in an inch, out an inch. In, out, in. Bring a beautiful focus on just a slight bend in your knee. In. Extend your arms forward. Continue. In. Now online, this is pedal to the metal. This is your last set of curl, so stick with me. 8 more really good ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold onto your leg and keep it still and finish with little curls. Curl, bend your elbows to curl. Curl, curl, curl. Keep curling. Keep your hands interlaced and extend them an inch forward of your leg and curl it out. Final 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nice work. Last 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Release. All the way. Take all your pillows or small mats or risers out from underneath you and lie all the way down. Hug your knees into your chest. Interlace your fingers under your head. Lift your knees as high as you can towards your shoulders and lower them to the left, down on the floor next to you. Lower your feet with your knees. Lift your knees up and over to the right, same thing. You're stretching your mid-back muscles. Turn over for a counter stretch. Either lie on your front with your legs hip-width apart, or come on your hands and knees for a cat stretch. If you're on your front, place your hands under your shoulders, grip your glutes, push the floor and come a little bit up off the floor with your chest. Press your shoulders down, look straight ahead. Come all the way down. Do it one more time. Push up, lower your shoulders, and come all the way down. Lift up and back and sit into a child's pose. Rest your arms at your sides. Completely relax. Melt into the floor. Round up and get ready for back dancing. Lie down on the front of your mat. Bend your knees. Place your feet on the floor just a few inches apart from one another. Raise your seat and your lower back off the floor and begin little in-place tucks. Tuck, tuck, tuck. For this exercise, imagine that you have a bed of hot coals under your seat and you're never going to drop your seat down onto those hot coals until we hose them off for you at the end. Tuck, 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 tuck. To get away from those hot coals, you can also come onto the balls of your feet by lifting your heels if you'd like to. That sometimes makes the exercise a little more fun. Tuck, tuck. Make the tucks larger range, not all the way down. Up halfway down, up halfway down. Release your glutes on the way down, catch them on the way up. Tuck, down, tuck, down, tuck, down. Do 3 little tucks and halfway down. Tuck, 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 halfway down. Tuck, 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 drop. Up, 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 down. Go back to the single lifts and halfway down. Up, halfway down. Tuck, tuck, tuck. Now keep your hips up and circle them in either direction. Around, around, around. We're back at the club online, having fun. Circle, circle. 8 more circles. Make them a little sexy.
Nobody can tell you who to
Change directions. Around, around, around. As you know, the founder of Barre Fitness called this exercise naughty bottoms. So you want to embody that feeling. 8 more circles. 1, almost done. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now do little alternating tucks to finish. Hip, 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 hip. Try to get your hips up rather than side. Last 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4. Hosing it off for you now online. 7, 8, 9. Release. Hug your knees into your chest. Extend your legs up toward the ceiling. Open them outward into an upside down, either straddle with straight legs and pointed feet, or what we call a happy baby stretch with soft knees and flexed feet. Take your calves or your arches and slowly rock side to side, massaging your back. Rock back center, hug your knees into your chest, cross your left thigh over your right, flex your feet, take your shins or your ankles and draw your feet towards your face to be next to your knees and then outward away from each other. Inhale, and as you exhale, draw your feet down toward the sides of your body. You'll feel the muscles in your outside seat stretch. Change sides. Flex your feet. Try to get your feet up to be next to your knees, even if they're less far apart from each other. Inhale, exhale, draw your feet open. Uncross your knees. Take your strap at your side and place the middle of the strap on the arches of your feet for a last hamstring stretch. Hold onto your strap anywhere that's comfortable for you. Straighten your knees, flex your feet, and draw your straight legs to the edge of their stretch. Release your right foot from your strap, sweep it down to the floor in front of you. When it comes down, flex your foot and straighten your knee. You'll feel a deeper stretch with separated legs, developing beautiful long lean dancer's legs with this stretch. Now inhale, bend your left knee into your chest, let it fall towards you. Exhale, and as you re-straighten your leg, try to get your shin to be a little closer to you, your foot a little more above you. Do that again. Inhale, bend your knee. Exhale, re-straighten your leg all the way, trying to move your shin more than your thigh. Close your eyes. Empty your mind. Experience the sensations flooding through your body. Point your lower foot, lift it up, put it back in your strap. Change legs. Lower your leg all the way down. Get your leg to the edge of its stretch, then bend your knee, relax your hamstrings, let your thigh come down. So re-straighten your leg, draw it closer to you. And again, bend your knee. Inhale. Stretch, exhale. Close your eyes. Part of stretching is mental. So imagine in your mind your ideal flexibility. See it in your mind. Your body will see that too and respond. Point your left foot, lift it up, put your feet back in your strap. Stretch one more time with straight legs. Bend your knees, put your strap aside and roll to the side and sit up. Face me. Place your hands behind you and arch your back. If you would like to as an option, pick up your hips and come onto your knees and lift high with your hips for one more thigh stretch. If you came up, sit back down, raise your arms up, press your shoulders down, turn your palms toward each other. Feel the straightness of your spine. Press your palms together, and as you draw your hands down, allow your spine to remain vertical and strong. I hope you feel thoroughly and efficiently worked out online. Nice work. Have a wonderful day.